Teen Mom star Catelynn Lowell is sharing the truth behind why Carly's parents, Brandon and Teresa Davis, blocked her. Catelynn and her husband, Tyler Baltira, placed Carly up for adoption when they were teenagers. Now, the relationship has been fractured. Yet is there more to it than they initially let on? Keep reading for further details. The truth behind Carly's parents blocking Catelynn Lowell and Tyler Baltira were just teenagers when they found out they were expecting their first child. Since their upbringing and current lifestyle were not the best, they opted for an open adoption. Their daughter, Carly, was adopted by Brandon and Teresa Davis, which was a blessing. Unfortunately, Kate and Tyler struggled immensely with this decision, as seen on Teen Mom. Although they saw Carly nearly every year and she attended their wedding, it may have felt like a missed opportunity. The couple soon learned they could not see Carly for her 15th birthday. Tyler Baltira, Catelynn Lowell that sent them on a tailspin, and then it came out that Carly's parents blocked Catelynn. She claimed that she kept reaching out to Carly because that was what the teen wanted. Catelynn even showed the texts between herself and Carly's adoptive mother. It was clear she was pushing too hard, but now Kate is explaining why she was really blocked. They shared the details on the latest episode of Teen Mom, the next chapter, and she revealed they learned the truth from their adoption counselor, Dawn. The moment Catelynn Lowell heard the reasoning, it was too much for her to handle. She was instantly taken back to the moment she said goodbye to Carly the first time Brandon and Teresa straight up told our adoption counselor Dawn, "Yeah, I had to block Catelynn for my mental health." And I was like, your mental health? I mean, it was like anxiety. I literally felt every emotion come up when I hugged Carly in the hospital and told her bye. Teresa Davis also told Dawn that Catelynn could no longer send gifts. That was meant to stay private, but Kate opted to share it on the MTV reality series. It does not stop. Catelynn Lowell and Tyler Baltira have recently started their own podcast where they shared details about adoption and more. Before this episode of Teen Mom dropped, where Catelynn spilled the truth about the blocking, the couple opened up more about their struggles. Fans questioned if Catelynn and Tyler were the safest space for Carly, and that contributed to the distance they chose to raise your child that you gave up. You gave up those rights when you signed her over. Maybe they feel you guys aren't safe to have a relationship with? Get therapy and grow up. They are completely unhinged, but Catelynn and Tyler shared more about what Carly's adoptive parents wanted on the last episode of Teen Mom. Apparently, Teresa wants an apology, but that is never going to happen. So, they will keep chatting about how they were wronged as long as people will listen. Do you think Carly's adoptive parents were right in blocking the couple? More so, are Catelynn and Tyler in desperate need of real help to heal? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Catelynn Lowell, a prominent figure from the MTV reality series Teen Mom, has recently opened up about the complex and emotional journey surrounding her daughter Carly's adoption. Catelynn and her husband, Tyler Baltira, made the difficult decision to place Carly up for adoption when they were teenagers. The adoption process, while initially seen as a blessing, has since become a source of significant tension and heartache for the couple. The latest episode of Teen Mom, the next chapter, delves into the reasons behind Carly's adoptive parents, Brandon and Teresa Davis, blocking Catelynn, shedding new light on the fractured relationship. The early years and the decision to adopt Catelynn Lowell and Tyler Baltira were just teenagers when they discovered they were expecting their first child. Given their challenging upbringing and lifestyle, they decided to opt for an open adoption. Carly was adopted by Brandon and Teresa Davis, who provided her with a loving home. Despite the open adoption agreement, Catelynn and Tyler struggled immensely with their decision, as documented on Teen Mom. They saw Carly nearly every year and even had her attend their wedding, but the emotional toll of the separation was evident. The turning point: the relationship took a dramatic turn when Catelynn and Tyler learned they could not see Carly for her 15th birthday. This news sent them into a tailspin, and it was soon revealed that Carly's parents had blocked Catelynn. Catelynn claimed that she had been reaching out to Carly because that was what the teen wanted. She even shared texts between herself and Carly's adoptive mother, Teresa Davis, which showed that Catelynn was pushing too hard. However, the real reason behind the blocking was more complex than initially thought. The revelation in the latest episode of Teen Mom: The Next Chapter, Catelynn revealed the truth behind the blocking. She and Tyler learned the details from their adoption counselor, Dawn. Teresa Davis had told Dawn that she had to block Catelynn for her own mental health. Teresa explained that the emotional strain of maintaining contact with Catelynn was too much to bear. Catelynn was devastated by this revelation, as it brought back the pain of saying goodbye to Carly the first time. Teresa also informed Dawn that Catelynn could no longer send gifts to Carly, a decision that was meant to stay private but was eventually shared on the reality series. The aftermath and public reaction. Catelynn and Tyler have recently started their own podcast, where they discuss adoption and their personal struggles. Before the latest episode aired, the couple opened up about their challenges, which sparked a wave of criticism from fans. Some questioned whether Catelynn and Tyler were the safest space for Carly, contributing to the distance between them. Comments on social media ranged from supportive to highly critical, with some fans suggesting that the couple seek therapy to heal from their past decisions. The ongoing conflict. The latest episode of Teen Mom also revealed that Teresa Davis wants an apology from Catelynn and Tyler, but the couple has made it clear that this is not something they are willing to offer. As a result, they continue to discuss their side of the story on their podcast and other platforms, maintaining that they were wronged. The public is divided on whether Carly's adoptive parents were right in blocking the couple and whether Catelynn and Tyler need professional help to move forward. Conclusion. The story of Catelynn Lowell and Tyler Baltira is a poignant reminder of the complexities and emotional challenges that come with adoption. As they continue to navigate their relationship with Carly and her adoptive parents, the public remains engaged and divided on the issue. Whether you side with Catelynn and Tyler or with Brandon and Teresa, one thing is clear: the journey of adoption is fraught with emotional highs and lows, and the decisions made by all parties involved have lasting impacts.